Hey guys, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? I hope you are having an amazing day so far. We do have an incredible video we are going to be watching today, but before we do, I do want to guys let you know something. And if you want to fast forward through this, I'm going to have when we actually begin reacting down below. So, when I first made this channel, I mentioned that I'm going to be doing 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if it was beyond manageable, then I would do more, and if it was kind of affecting my work-life balance to where it was difficult to kind of get things done, I would scale back. So unfortunately the latter did occur, so you guys will be getting a video from me on Fridays, a full-length video on Friday. And then on shorts, I'm going to be giving you guys shorts throughout the week. So there will be at least one short every single day. And you may have noticed the name change. So on TikTok and on Twitch, I am Tyler's Media. I decided to go ahead and just to make it a uniform and turn this YouTube channel into that as well. So yeah, basically what that means is we're still going to get the reaction shorts, the reaction videos and whatnot, but being that I am a gamer, I am going to go ahead and make a gaming folder. So all of my reaction stuff will be in one folder and my gaming will be in the other. And right now, as a gamer, it kind of depends on what I'm going to play, but iRacing has kind of climbed drastically to the top of the charts. And any sort of community night video that we have, or VOD, there we go, community night VOD from Twitch, I'll upload here as well. So you'll kind of see both of my worlds basically. Like, I guess you could say I was tired of having a division and everything, like I am me, I am who I am. So my name is Tyler and this is the media that I do basically. So without further ado, we're finally going to go ahead and get into today's episode. So we are actually going to be watching my friend. Yes, I know her in real life. Her name is Christy. The channel name is actually ItsKristiiAly, as you can see right there. I'll be sure to zoom in. And she decided to do a Reddit story reaction, Am I the Asshole? And we're gonna listen to what she has to say. We're gonna hear her reaction, and then we're gonna go ahead and kind of react to it as well. So if you guys haven't already, obviously I'm gonna have her name in the description. I'm going to have the video link itself in there so you guys can go check it out yourself. Christy is an incredible human being. I've known her since I was in high school, so a billion years ago. Her older sister and I were actually friends at first, and then, we all just kind of all became friends basically. So, Christy does vlogs for her weight loss journey, and she's killing it. So, if you are interested in that sort of thing, be sure to check her out. She's contemplating on doing more reaction videos. I told her that, it's a good idea, that she should. And she also does some singing on Saturdays. So if you enjoy a good karaoke or cover, be sure to just check out her channel. It's all good. And we are actually now going to begin reacting. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's ItsKristiiAly. If you're new here, I am currently on a weight loss journey to lose back all the weight that I gained back since the last time I lost all the weight. But today, it's not necessarily about that, though I am down 3 pounds as of this.
And we're going to go ahead and actually get to the actual point here. So if you want to watch the full thing, just go ahead and go over there and click it. And she kind of does what I do. She talks and explains a lot. And yeah, so.
Am I the a-hole for telling a coworker, 30 female, my 25 female weight when she said my diet will make me fat? On the surface, I would say no, but we're going to keep reading and find out the context, because context matters. My coworker, who I will call Kate, has been really obsessed with people's diets. She always checks labels on her food and will loudly exclaim if something is high in sugar. She has been making comments on my and my coworkers' lunches, and it was really bothering us. Before I get into the story, I know the smart and correct move was to contact HR. Yes, more than likely. But I am just asking if I'm an asshole for what I said in the moment. LOL. What'd you say in the moment? Is this heated? On the surface, yeah. HR is like the first thing that you would want to do, and probably not make any sideways comments, because then they can just go to HR.
That's very, very true. If you're going to make a sideways comment, you need to be sure that you're not gonna like don't crap where you work, basically.
So we'll keep reading. My coworkers, Kate and I, were eating at a buffet style place after work one day, and we all ate our meals, and I went up to get ice cream and cookies for a dessert. I ended up putting some ice cream in between the cookies to make an ice cream sandwich. Love that, so tasty. And Kate made a disgusted face. Probably because of her sugar problem.
So the judgment is already there, I see. Okay. Also, an ice cream sandwich does sound amazing, but I also just got done doing a 10,000 step walk, and I haven't eaten yet, so I am also just hungry in general.
I asked her what was up, and she said, "It's just, that is kind of a crazy thing to eat." For context, I literally had a salad and soup for my dinner. I love to eat all kinds of food and eat pretty healthy, and I am not scared to indulge sometimes. It's not her business what you're eating, but that is...
Yeah, that's very, very true. It's not your business, or it's not that lady's business, and not to mention, you literally made room for those calories, so what's the problem?
off-color comment to make. We'll see what you said. I got irritated and asked why, and she said it was a lot of sugar and she wouldn't do it. I told her it was really good, and then she kind of said in a snappy tone, "You're going to gain a lot of weight if that's good to you." It really pissed me off, and I said, "I've been 110 pounds for years. I don't think you should be worried about my weight." And she said, "Are you implying that I'm overweight?" Oh God.
That's what she got from that?
I just said no, and then tried to just talk to my other coworkers for the rest of the night. Apparently, Kate went to another coworker that I'm friends with who wasn't there, that I implied she was fat and I was flaunting my weight in front of her. I truly don't see how I implied that. Maybe in her eyes, I am the asshole. For context again, Kate is a bigger lady and she's not fat, but she's not thin. Am I the a-hole?
Alright, so before we get Kristii's reaction here, I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the OP, original poster, is the asshole? Side note, I really can't wait to get a new camera because this one is definitely just not it. So if I get a little blurry, I'm sorry. I'm still working on getting a new and better camera. But let's see what Kristii has to say to this one.
I mean, where did you even say what your weight was? You said it when you got mad when she said you're gonna gain a lot of weight. I've been 110 pounds for years. I don't think you should be worried about my weight. How did you say that? Did you say, "I don't think you should be worried about my weight"? Or did you just say, "You shouldn't worry about me," like in a normal tone? That matters, and I don't know your tone, so if you didn't have a bad tone, then I would say you're not the asshole. Because you're right, like it's not anyone's business what you eat in the first place, so jot that down. Second of all, your own convictions and like what you yourself don't want to do, you shouldn't push that on other people, because other people have their own goals, they have their own lifestyles, and as you said, you ate soup and salad for dinner, so you have calories left over, so not the asshole. If you said it in a crazy tone and like were rude about it, then maybe a little assholeness. We'll see what a comment said though. Not the asshole.
Alright, so basically, I don't think at all she's the OP is the asshole. And here's why. Let's say that she said it in kind of a, snarky tone, like, "You don't need to worry about my weight. I've been 110 pounds. You ain't got to worry about me." Like, you're frustrated. You have somebody essentially Bible thumping you. When, like, that's basically just like being like, Bible thumping. You're Bible thumping somebody who is already saved and already goes to church, essentially, right? Like, that's what I feel is happening here. You even if you had a tone, you're not the asshole, because you're literally being responsible with soup and a salad. You left room for calories. Not to mention, your body, right? Like, I'm a big guy. If I eat ice cream, I gain a couple of pounds. It is what it is. So I have to go for these walks like I'm going on. And while even with working a physical job, just to try to, justify that. Like, my wife wants to go have lunch with me when I get done with this. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go for a walk. It's my day off, So instead of just propping my feet up, I went for a walk. I actually burned, let's see here. I can actually tell you guys. I have burned 440 calories, 3.37 miles, 10,687 steps on my day off. And, you know, I want to enjoy some good food with my wife. So I took it upon myself to go do something about it. That way I can enjoy myself. That's all this lady did. She had a soup and a salad, and then she indulged on dessert. So regardless of if there's a tone or not, no, you're not the asshole. If anything, the person, the Karen who got offended and who inserted herself, that's the asshole. But let's go ahead and see what the comments have to say.
So, take your complaint to HR. Tell them Kate is making you uncomfortable with the constant quips about what you eat. Yes, exactly what I said in the beginning. Just immediately take it to HR and shut it down. And
HR
just
is the best
talk about
one.
it, change the subject, right? Tell them the buffet story and let them know you stated factual evidence in defense of a personal attack by Kate and that you fear she's going to twist the story and file an HR complaint of her own as retaliation. Yeah, essentially. Okay.
Very, very good feedback from the comments as well.
I agree. Not the a-hole here. Next story. Am I the a-hole for making my mother-in-law feel insecure about her weight by refusing to eat the cake she made because I'm on a diet?
This is going to be good.
I guess I just need to read. Recently, I was at my mother-in-law's house for our...
Let me do this too. Whenever we're having this sort of thing here, there's a text and everything, this and that, I'm going to go ahead and take the camera off. That way you guys can read along with her as well. So let me go ahead and actually...
weekly Sunday dinner. My husband, 31 male, and I, 29 female, have been together for 10 years. I have known his family for a long time. I have always been someone that is very health and fitness focused. I had a minor knee injury at work last year, and I am finally back to normal. I gained about 25 pounds in that time due to not being able to work out and struggling to adjust to needing to eat less calories. I feel you, girl. I feel you. I'm currently 5'8", 175 pounds. I'm 5'5". 175 on me is probably different on a 5'8", but we'll keep going.
I am 5'11", 5'10 and a half, 5'11", and I am, as of this morning, 292.8 pounds? Where? Yeah, 292.8 pounds. 2 months ago, I was 320 pounds, so I've lost weight.
I'm now trying to get back to my normal 150. Sounds fine. Which is ideal for the frame/build that I have. I monitor my calories and work out daily to ensure that I'm in a deficit. How many calories I eat in a day depends on how active I am. Okay, so far I'm on board. I agree. I'm on me a little diet too. Granted, I probably have a harder time saying no to things than you. At dinner, I'm focused on eating the protein and vegetables. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law commented on how I skip the mashed potatoes, which I normally love and eat a lot of. I told them it's just not a potato kind of day. Side note, everyone in my husband's family is obese, except him. Mother-in-law and sister-in-law have always commented on my weight and have called me skinny. The reality is that I'm just a healthy weight, and I know they're both very insecure about their own weights. They're both over 300 pounds. They have tried fad diets occasionally and fell. I don't want to mention that I'm on a diet because I know they'll give me shit for it or be upset. They're both very touchy on the subject of weight. I understand being touchy on the subject of weight. When I was at my heaviest, I hated talking about weight with anyone, you know? And to follow back with what I said with the first video, you shouldn't put your own convictions on other people. Your convictions are your personal convictions and just not something you should set a standard for someone else, right?
That's totally what I always posit. Look at that. Look at that face. Christy, I'm sorry, you know you love me. But I fully agree. I mean, I'm a heavyset dude. You know, I am labeled obese, and you know that's my own fault. I know what will make me gain weight, but it's also the food that I love and enjoy. So it sucks, doo-doo, butter. But it is what it is. So if you're going to indulge in these foods and not work out, not go for walks, or not try to put the effort in, then, it is what it is. But if you are putting in the effort and it's still not working, that is frustrating. And, I feel like it doesn't work for me, but, I'm almost finally back into the 280s, which for me is an major accomplishment. I have been over 300 pounds for over a year. So to finally be at this number is, an accomplishment. So hopefully we can just keep going downward. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to keep me accountable. I'm going to weigh myself next Friday when I make that's Friday's video, and I'm going to let you know what the weight is. And we're going to see if it went up or down. But absolutely correct what Christy is saying so far. You have to basically allow people to live their life, and you can't push your narrative onto other people. So, let's just go ahead and keep going.
About yourself. Also, them always calling you skinny is kind of annoying because you can't retort and call them fat because that's rude.
That is rude.
Just don't comment on people's bodies unless they ask you. I think that's a good idea. But I'm getting sidetracked, so I'm gonna get back to this.
We digress.
After dinner, mother-in-law brought out a cake that she worked hard to make. She tried to cut me a piece, and I told her that while it looks great, I'm very full and I'll just steal a bite of my husband's cake. I don't want a full slice to myself. The reality is, I was already over my calorie limit for the day, really did not want to go any further. But I was willing to take a bite of his to make her happy and to say that I wanted to at least try it. She insisted I eat a full piece and wasn't taking no for an answer. Devil's advocate. Grandparents, they have the stereotype for always wanting to feed the grandkids. Moms, maybe they have the same want, to feed the child. And one piece of cake isn't going to derail you. You did say you're already over your calories for the day. And again, you have goals and people should respect that and people shouldn't force you.
I fully agree with that. I feel like if you have goals and you are trying to be super strict with yourself, you need to go ahead and take care of that. Like the other day at work, there was a Pollo Tropical catering, and I kind of had my breakfast was not healthy. So I told myself, okay, my 4 o'clock break and my dinner time, I'm going to just eat the chicken and vegetables that I brought so I can try to, balance everything out, right? I don't know why I was doing this, whatever. And everyone kept saying, oh, dude, go get this, go get this, go get this. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I brought food. Oh, come on, man. It's free food. No, that's okay. And then one of the guys, he was like, why aren't you going to grab it, man? I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I had a very unhealthy breakfast, and I need to be strict with myself the rest of the day, so it's chicken and vegetables. And he kind of looked at me. He was like, I can respect that. So, I mean, I get it. People just want to help and be like, yo, just try this, eat this, whatever. But if you know yourself, right? So I get it. It's like Christy said, it's one piece of cake, whatever. But the fact is, the OP, again, original poster, knows her caloric limit, wants to keep on that limit, wants to stay strict, and that is something to respect. And hopefully the mother-in-law respects it.
To do something so simple, eating a piece of cake, that's the hill you want to die on? That's wild. And wasn't taking no for an answer. That's also just so also predatory crazy. And like weird.
Predatory.
I don't know.
Come on, Christy, don't do that.
It's crazy. We're gonna continue. I told her I could take a piece to go and eat it later if she really wanted. I would have just given it to my husband later, to be honest. But she told me to sit down and eat a piece of cake. At this point, I was tired of fighting with her and told her I'm trying to lose some weight and I really don't want any cake. She lost her shit. She said that I just think she's gross for eating cake when she's so fat. That's what her response was to you being on a diet. Okay, so maybe she needs a little therapy. I don't know. Really, I think she was just projecting, to be honest. Yes. Nothing I said would imply that. She then started full-on bawling about how she's so fat and I think I'm better than her. Father-in-law kicked us out and blamed me for making mother-in-law cry. Sister-in-law told me I should have just eaten the effing cake or lied and said I wasn't feeling well. So you're surrounded by whiny babies and liars. Husband is the only one on my side, and he told his family that mother-in-law is mentally unwell and needs some help. And he'll be waiting for mother-in-law to apologize for lashing out at me over nothing and not to contact us otherwise. Am I the a-hole? Well, congratulations.
All right, so before we get Christy's reaction and before I think she checks the comments as well, what do you guys think? Is the OP an asshole? I waited for you to comment. All right, so basically, I'm going to let you know what I think. I think the OP is not an asshole. Come on. You are someone who is trying to accomplish a goal. You're around people who you are fully aware they are going to be feeding you and probably feeding you an abundance of, and probably not the healthiest stuff. I mean, it's why they are where they currently are weight-wise, right? There's a saying that my buddy Dan said to me a long time ago. If you want to be rich, don't hang out with broke people. And that philosophy can go so many different directions. With this, if you want to be physically fit, don't hang around obese people. That's not discrediting anybody's character. So if anybody gets offended by that, then you clearly are just a trigger happy Karen and goodbye. Basically, you understand what you're trying to do, and you need to be surrounded by people who not only respect it but are also trying to do it. That way you guys can help each other and keep each other accountable and this and that. So being with her husband's, parents, there's a lot of obesity, and it's their norm, and it's not your norm. It's not your husband's norm. So I don't think you're the asshole because you stood your ground and you said, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. First and foremost, the fact that the mother-in-law went unhinged is diabolical. Excuse me, because all you did was state, yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. Are you offended because she said that, or are you upset at yourself because you let yourself go and you're at the point where you think there's no return? And as the OP mentioned, and as Christy mentioned, maybe there's some mental health issues. Shout out to the hubby for, defending his wife. No, you're not the asshole. Not at all. Let's see what she says.
For having a supportive husband that isn't psycho. No, you're not the a-hole. Again, I don't know about your tone psycho and everything with them, but
the tone doesn't matter, Christy. Stop it with the tone. The tone doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you were the politest person in the world or being a blunt asshole, I guess, which is the point of, am I the asshole? I don't know. It does, Christy, it doesn't matter. You could say it super soft-spokenly, or you can be like, look, I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not going to eat the cake. You were pushed to the point of saying it. No, the tone doesn't matter. Like, don't be a dick about it. Don't be like, listen here, son of a bitch. I'm not eating the fucking cake. Like, as long as you don't do that. Then it doesn't matter, in my opinion, obviously, right? Like, but no, to me the tone doesn't matter. To me, it's you were pushed to the point, so you had to say it. But sorry for interrupting you, Christy.
And the information that we have here, no, you're not the a-hole. Mother-in-law is a little bit of an a-hole for trying to force feed you food, that's just crazy. Is that a thing? Force feeding food? I could understand if you're a child not wanting to eat your vegetables and you're being forced. I remember vividly a time where my grandma time limited me to finish my stew because I was not eating it. And there was, the result of possibly a belt if I did not consume the stew. So I consumed the stew. I didn't want the belt. So I guess I could see it in that context. But this isn't that context. It's cake. That is not part of...
I remember the belt. Yep, if I did not eat the food that was given, there's a chance of the belt. Maybe not so much with my parents, but my super old school grandparents. Yeah.
Your main food groups that is like at the very top of the food pyramid, or bottom now because it's inverted, that's not right. You're not the a-hole. Let's look at the comments though. Not the a-hole. Your husband is on your side. Yay! Yes, exactly. Hooray. You declined to eat the cake. She did not need any further explanation. How dare she demand you to eat the cake in front of her? That is gross and abusive. When I go to family gatherings on my husband's side of the family, I don't eat any food. I'm very particular and eat organic, non-GMO mostly. I'm neurodivergent and I notice the emphasis on everybody must eat all the food or else with society at large. I didn't know that was a thing about you have to, well, I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
you know, you want to like finish everything on your plate. We were told there's kids starving in Africa if you don't finish your food.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I had growing up too. It was pretty much just like, hey, there's kids starving in Africa, there's kids starving in third world countries, the Philippines, this and that, so you better finish your food. You know, how do you waste it? But, yeah, that's going to be kind of what we have for you guys here for today. Also, what do you guys think of the fact that me having music play in the background through the whole thing? Not just my talking bits, but Kristii's talking bits as well. Let me know down below what you think of not only those two stories, but if you... Just let me know what you think. Comment below. Also, the word of the day is accountability. So just be sure to put accountability down below. And not gonna lie to you guys, I thoroughly enjoyed the Am I the Asshole stories, so I might go down that rabbit hole as well. And anytime Kristi posts something like this, we're going to be sure to go ahead and react to it as well. Again, you know, I'm one of those people that I would rather be on top of the pyramid with multiple people drinking champagne, not up there by myself because I climbed over everybody. So it would mean the absolute world to me if everybody who is watching this video would please go subscribe to Kristi. Even if you don't subscribe to me, go subscribe to her. It would mean the world to me if you guys went and did that. She is incredible. She has been grinding. She is just a very good fucking human being. So she deserves to, you know, be recognized by people. So that's it for this one, guys. I will let you guys know what I do as far as next week goes. You guys might possibly catch a couple of iRacing videos if anything kind of fun happens. Maybe if I get a race win or something, I don't know. But I hope you guys have an incredible day. Shorts will be beginning to appear Mondays. I'll be doing Monday through Friday, so you'll see the first short on Monday, obviously through Friday, and then next Friday we'll do another reaction video, full length. So if you want to catch me live, be sure to go to my Twitch channel and catch me live. You see the two reactions with Tyler thing here. We're still doing a reaction video, so those things will still be there to kind of signify it's a reaction video. I got no problem doing that. That, or I'll just tear them down and zoom in or whatever. But I appreciate you guys, those who are here with me, kind of in the beginning of the journey. You know, we're gonna see how the channel, how we all evolve, and this and that. So, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful frickin' Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and give somebody a hug, tell them you love them. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.